I was always of the opinion that choosing between the Camon 19 Pro and 19 Pro 5G was really easy. The only reason to go with the Pro 5G is if you want a 5G phone. But choosing between the 19 Pro and the 19 might be the real question. Okay, so first off, what do they share in common? Design-wise, they're pretty similar, but also different. They both have that dual camera ring layout with 3 cameras in them, but yes, we will talk about the cameras a bit later. Also, the Pro has a matte plastic back but a glossy frame, while the 19 has a matte plastic back and a matte frame. There are also different color options available on the 2 phones. And this is a tiny detail, but the text written at the bottom left is different. The Pro has OIS added to it, while the 19 just says Tecno Camon. But if you put both in a case, I don't think you can tell the difference. In terms of weight, the Pro is a bit heavier, but yeah, I don't think this would be that important when choosing between the two. Now, display could be it. Just looking at the two, you'll think they're identical. From the size to the bezels, they're also both 1080p LCD displays, but there's a huge difference when you start scrolling. The Camon 19 has a 60Hz refresh rate, while the Pro has a 120Hz refresh rate. There's an obvious difference when scrolling. So if you're coming from a phone with a 90 or a 120Hz refresh rate, you definitely will notice, so I recommend the 19 Pro. It's that simple. Software is the same, so let's go straight to performance next. Yes, there's a difference. The Pro comes with the Helio G96 chip and 8GB of RAM with a base storage of 256GB, while the 19 comes with the Helio G85 chip and a base 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. They both get virtual RAM support of up to 5GB. They're both decent chipsets, but the G96 clearly wins both in benchmarks and real-world use. Cameras, now that's a big one. At first, I was of the opinion that results would be identical, but I was wrong. They both have a 64MP main camera, but I believe the Pro has that new glass lens where the regular 19 doesn't. I kind of trust the Pro more in terms of consistently giving good shots. I tend to prefer shots from the Pro, even though at times the 19 sometimes looks nicer. But I'll go with the Pro also because it has that 50MP telephoto lens, so it actually has a better camera setup than the regular 19 and even the Pro 5G. I'm definitely curious to know your thoughts on these images. Sunset. Okay, so it's almost like I'm not even sure which one okay. So we can see that the 19 Pro is way more stable. The Camon 19 is just shaking. But yeah, damn, look at that sunset. I kind of like the color of the 19 more than the 19 Pro. But maybe it's just the screen. I'd have to get back into my laptop. But yeah, definitely more stable on the Camon 19 Pro. Okay, so I'm testing out the front-facing camera on both phones, the Camon 19 and Camon 19 Pro. The 19 Pro is definitely more stable, but I kind of like how the color kind of pops on the Camon 19. But yeah, I'll have to get to my laptop to make sure, but I don't know, you tell me, what do you think about the front-facing camera of the Tecno Camon 19 versus the Camon 19 Pro? Battery is also a win for the Pro because although they have the same milliamp hours, the Pro comes with a 33W fast charger, while the 19 comes with an 18W charger. It's that simple. The Pro costs 166,000 Naira, while the 19 costs 125,000 Naira. So there's a difference of 20,750 Naira. So for that extra price, you get a better camera setup, faster charging, more RAM and storage, a better chipset, and 120Hz. Is it worth it? Well, Yes, looks like the 19 Pro is literally the best value phone in the Camon 19 series. I made a video on it, so you can watch it if you want, it's linked above. But I guess if you are on a tight budget, then you have to go with the Camon 19. It's still a pretty decent phone. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you when you see me.